with anybody. I don't have any problem with anybody. I don't have any issues with any presenter, any media personality, or any individual who is willing to actually work with the governor. But our key concern was this. At initial stage, when we saw the way the governor gave audience to one of his alleged stark enemy, at first, we didn't say anything about it. The thing that got our attention was what I said before. Reporting his own party to the midgets was my major problem. And secondly, parading him around as though people who did the job voluntarily are useless. That was my key concern. And as a matter of fact, we have made our point. We have told everybody this is what happened. This is what transpired. This is what we don't like. It was more like those people, those of us who voluntarily did the job were stupid, foolish, and not useful. That was our concern. But I want to directly speak to my brother, Comrade Stanley. I know and I'm sure that you will never see anything stupid. You won't see anything stupid about what Iranomigo did. You will never see anything stupid with it. You can never. The concept is you yourself. The reason you see that, I saw the way you are frolicking with some of the party members and running around them, trying, if you see, whenever this person wins election, automatically you divert immediately, you rush there, you try to affiliate yourself or merge fences with them so that you can be on their good book or do your thing. So maybe because of your business or whatsoever. I am not against it. The reason I even like that you do it, because personally, I just like people who are intelligent when they are doing their things. You must have your own reasons. But although that is not a good political style, my own political style, I may be against it because it's not my political style. I love sincere people. I love people who are of principle, who can stand for you to the end. I love people who will see what is wrong and say this thing is wrong, although it does not favor anyone in a Nigeria political setting. If you are a sincere person in politics in Nigeria, you don't get favored. You must be a corny person, a liar, or backstabber. Those are the people that get favor in politics. You must present yourself to somebody you want to benefit from as you are the best. These are people who get straight benefits in politics. But for the case of Stanley, during the presidential election, the one that brought in President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I was in your house. You guys were fronting for Obi and saying the election is going to be here. This is going to be. You've threatened. People were saying lots of. I came to your house then during the campaign because I don't campaign from abroad. It is not my thing. I have my businesses in Benin. In fact, I have so many things I'm doing in Benin. I have all my businesses, all my activities are done in Benin. I just, because of the way I saw kids are growing up, I never had some privilege. So I just said, in my own time, I will try and give some privilege to my kids. That was why I left Nigeria. I'm doing extremely well. Even before some of you start coming to stardom, your likes of, if it is in terms of property, in terms of having a house, in fact, I had launched up to like my third house before you, Osazoko Hodi, was able to bring one. I'm not even saying, it's not this thing, you don't brag yourself over all these things. These are just worldly things, they are nonsense. I don't believe in all these things. But what I like is, if you proud yourself to be an intelligent person, there are some things you don't even bother to do. And one thing I like, the reason why I never spoke about you right from time, because I know you run around, you just run from here to here. The reason why I don't talk about you is because of some of the fights I see you fight, maybe some sincere fight, that maybe something is wrong. You are very confident in most cases to say something is wrong, even though you are political. You are very confident to say some of all these things, that this thing is wrong, this thing is right. And I like people like that. That is one reason I never said anything about you frolicking with the APC, which you never worked for, you never did anything for. You can actually benefit from from what they call it, from the government. It's normal. because it is not the government of APC, it's those state governor. So when after the election, he will now rule over the entire political party. That is how it works. Now, if you people see anything good in the government, you can also come and rally and praise the government that you are doing well. That is how it works. We are not against people benefiting. If you bring out a program that, okay, this is a program for the state, you can come, key into the program and benefit. We don't have issues with it. But the political characters of you guys, that after a particular party has, like when in your case now, Obasanjo left office before you were able to open your mouth. Open your mouth and say Obasanjo is this, Obasanjo is that. In your own judgment, is that the right character? Will you be proud of your own child? If he's acting like that, would you be proud of your own child if he's acting like that? You should be able to stand for what is right and what that is a man, Okbia. And the reason why I'm even coming to address this matter is you are a Benin man. And I know that you were the vice chairman of Iguamo Youth Association. That is my mother's village. This guy is this Osakunowodo's father and my mother. They are like second cousin. So by lineage, we are kind of related. But when it comes to political principle, Papa, you don't have a political principle. You don't. You cannot say, you saw that Obaseki was obviously misbehaving, had his own problems. He wasn't acting well. You waited until, suppose Asue would have won election. Everything you are saying about Obaseki, would you have said those things? No. You may come out and say that because if I talk and they're not going to sign your vote for me again. No, I understand. It is your business. You are supporting Mondokbewolo today. I also know that you have seen flaws in his government. You cannot say it, but if he leaves office, you start saying it. Why? Because you also need the government to sign your vote for you. If that is your principle, don't stay in your lane. Nobody is talking to you. Stay in your lane. You are a businessman. Do your business. You can frolic with any government you like to get your benefit. But you're telling us that the action of that midget, the security guard called Iranomigo, is justifiable. And you also said in your video that nobody is indispensable. Who told you no? Yes, nobody is indispensable. That's the truth. We are not even saying we are indispensable. What we said and what we stood for is that we have done our best. This governor is working. Okpebolo, if you take the evaluation, what Okpebolo has done for 1 year plus now, you can, if you rate all the governors that have ever ruled those states, nobody has ever done what Okpebolo has done for 1 year plus now. No governor has ever done it. The governor is doing his work. Now, if we, the media, will decide to go short because they don't want us to come into the system the way we wanted to, if we go short, it's not an avenue for you guys to just dive in and say, okay, because we are not doing it, you want to come in and start. No. If the government can operate, fix the state, do everything that we need in the state perfectly without our activity, without our presence, we will still stay calm. But if the government now say in this media, I think those of us that also did this, that also suffered and have been patient, it's all this while, we also deserve something good. We also deserve it. That is why we came out. If you say you don't want, if you say we are not against you guys coming to do this job. In fact, the more the merrier. But the concept is that those people who were there before, who did it voluntarily, should be at least a thank you is enough. If you had said thank you to me, I will know that you know what I did for you. Bro, I bought tickets 3 times to Nigeria for that election. 3 times. The lowest ticket was 840 euros. During that election, which was, I think, in September, during that election, I got tickets at the rate of 1,150 euro. That's just enough for me to have the kind of fun I wanted to have if I never want to go and vote. If I had sent that money down to my people to do the voting, I would have also got some result, but don't like the result I will get when I'm there, because as I'm going, before I left from this place, I bought a full cassette, they call it cassette, of food stuff. They call it pastas and so many things. If I get there, anytime I go there, they know that I'm coming with those things. They are expecting me. I do the sharing, I play with all of them, and when it's time for voting, I will stand. They will be in my back. These people stand behind me. They know that polling unit, that 4 polling units, there are 4 of them. I will win it. I win them always. As strong as Obaseki, I still want those police units. Now, so we just stay there for that place because that is my entire clan. This is how politics are played. I don't do my politics after talking online, writing all the things I need to write, and I'll let him stay back and allow people to be doing the work on the. No, I do my work codedly. If you want it calmly, we do it calmly. But if you want it anyhow, if you even see the people that are surrounding me that are there, you will know that the way you want to cook the food, you will see everybody will enjoy it like that. Nobody's calm. The father said the education does not change your genotype, does not change your DNA. What it only does is that it's reshaping your thinking and allows you to be strategic, smart, and think in another direction. If you think maybe if it is shouting, we have those abilities, but because of training, discipline, and personal upbringing, and the way our parents bring us up, there are some certain things we cannot do. That is why we are still going for training, so that we can be better. So the Osakweno holding, don't justify that. You can. I know it's easy for you to justify the action of Iranomigo because you and Iranomigo, both of you, are already in the same lane. You guys can take anything from Oba. You took everything you needed to take from Obaseki, even though you allege that he sidelined you in the scheme of things. But after his absence, you ran from that. Immediately, it was after that was Okpebolo was declared winner. You paused for 1 week. Immediately they saw you were monitoring the court case. She said that no level. Your court case, your strength dropped during the court case. After then, immediately you discover that the court case has gone in the favor of our own candidate. You waited for 2 days. After 2 days, started. If somebody talks anything about against Okpebolo, you just bring a counter post. We wanted to counter you, but you were doing the right job. And secondly, we already know you are popularly called Mr. Fence, so we already know where you are. Even when you were with us and without, we know that you were standing on the fence because anything that happens, you jump to the other side. That is how it works. It is your political style. We are not against it. But for you to not leave down your lane, that we already know this is who you are, to come and be talking about what's it called? To come and be talking about Iranomigo, please, I beg, brother, stay your lane. You understand? We know you have been tagged a fenced man. Now stay lane. What do you decide where you are? Let us face the media, the native doctor that came all the way from the security guard that came all the way from America to come and be justly for Padediyam. Let us face that one. Where delay where you are? No, don't come and be telling us, come and be justifying the action of Iranomigo. Who are you to tell us this one is dispensable, this one is indispensable? Do you know what politics is all about? If you see people that are consistent, you respect them. Respect people that are consistent. And when you see yourself that you're not consistent, nobody is beating you. Tomorrow night, if you see where PDP they chop, you go eat. If you see where APC they chop, you go eat. We're not there against now your way. Now your way. You can be richer than anybody in the world. You can have anything. You figure anything. But that appetite to reap where you did not sow, it will just deal with you like that. Now just your way. So we did that party. We are not against it. You don't just leave the person. You know this person. Now so it did. So not call they justify an amigo matter. Just day your lane. You understand? Because this politics, if all of us wanted to be on social media and be talking the way you think talking on social media or doing all those things is a way to build your strength or build your capacity. If you wanted to be doing all these things, where some of you are, who would have also gotten there. But we have other things we are doing. Some of us have family we are building. We have things. My kids want to see me that maybe for example, I have a very comfortable office in my house. They see the way I work. They see the way I do my stuff. If my child sees the way I do all these things, monitors me, he will want to be like daddy tomorrow. I want to be a father that a child will want to emulate. I want to be that. If you don't have a principle to stand by, me, I have. I'm also looking at other people. I respect other people. I see the way they can stand by what they believe in. It is a good virtue, man. Don't justify the action of Iranomigo. You stay your lane. We don't know who you be. You understand? Even if we see you for government as tomorrow now, we're not going to pursue you. Very well, Because Alimajeri, even if Alimajeri where they stay for government house gate like this, all those people where they beg with plates, where they stay for government house gate, even if they change governor, you know they know. You know they know. So family that plate where they use they beg just their hand. Now be your own case. We are not against you. What do you kill? What do you stay your lane. Allow those people who feel they have their bulldozer, that grass cutter. Allow us to face the grass cutter in Anomigo. Well, what are they side way? You might don't understand. So that's the short message I have for you. Don't ever say nobody is indispensable. Why Obasa cannot throw away Abat? If Obasaki was not using Abati today, all of Nate lose guard that man. Who not think say if was stand with that man today? Is it you thought he was indispensable? It is when you are useless. That's when you are indispensable. And if you are indispensable to a particular man, there is a particular man that will recognize you and believe that this one is useful, is indispensable. The fact that you are indispensable does not mean that every other person is indispensable. It depends on your capacity or what you are being used for. If you are asked today, which part of the body is the most important? If you are asked today, some people like you will say the head is the most important part of the body. Some will say the eyes. Not knowing that, or have you ever seen a big head, one big head rolling on the floor one day? Or you see one big eye rolling on the floor. It takes the head to accommodate a eye. It takes the leg to carry the head. It takes a shoulder to anchor the neck that will hold the head. Every part of the body is important. So the fact that you have made yourself to be indispensable, yes, you are indispensable. Because Alimajeri don't know whether they change government. Alimajeri might not fear government with you. I beg you, I know what are you bob. Oh, what are you bob? Make just see what they beg. So we are not against you. May you dare your lane. Leave it and amigo for us. Let us face the he-goats. You understand? I'm not against, even if tomorrow the governor give a commissioner, make it they work with her. They can't give me one big thing like this. I can never condescend solo to sit a amigo and call him a friend. Never. No. You can, if you know somebody that this person is how it is, stay clear from that person. I know my friends. No matter how distant I may be from somebody, anytime I see that person, I will know the stand of that person in my life, who the person is. So, Mr. Stanley, I'm not nobody they against you. Because we know the way you take day. We know what you define. May you they manage your home. But you see this native doctor will be say, they go carry come. And they will give a presidential welcome. If now, the way they do during election, so they take a vote, campaign for candidates, so be it. People can be of that style, but me, I cannot be like that. But the way we talk about. Now, if we not love him, we go leave him. We made it do it today, mind. Now, love will get for him. We stood for him. I will still stand for him anytime, any day. And I will. It's just like say they talk to your other brother. If Modokwe will do what I don't like, now I may not politically. I may not be calling him out to say the things, but we will see the same message. Go give people the same message. I tell him to reamend this. This one is not good. He should look into this. Yes, that is how party men behave. The one way to make us vex now be that the public utterance where it can't talk tell our amigo. As they tell all those things, we vex. Say how you go talk that kind of thing? Who want fight you? We not fit fight you. Now make all of us come out, not be anything. So, Stanley, we are not talking about my everyone. We don't have your time. You be in your lane. Leave it an amigo. You understand? Not your boy you voye. Oh, you hear zenu no zenu. Now, if you come for that snake hole, mama let that snake chop him. You understand? So stay calm. Nobody they beat you. Nobody they fight you. They your lane. Thank you, everybody. That's the short message. You people should send this message. Share it. Share and make it here. Say we not get problem with them because we know who we be. You understand? But you see this bloated grass cutter. We just come from America, so may they live on for us. Even if the governor say we work with her, but we say we suffer from grassroots, we don't feel like her, we don't feel deal with her. You understand? So that is all we have to say. Please, I'm sorry if everything I have said offends some person, because I can see one guy, maybe apparently is the new idiot that is coming to write some stuff here. Although just know that you'll be blocked. This is the last time you will use the process to write here. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. God bless you. I'm proud of you all. Thanks for being part of this broadcast. Some other time I'll still come up. As they are coming up, we'll try and be debunking them. Let's be telling them the truth. Because sometimes when you keep quiet, silence sometimes is a compliance. We don't want to comply to things that are not decent in our society. Hence, I'll keep coming out to address some of their ineptitudes. Thank you.
So, Comrade Stanley, don from PDP enter APC. Now, this same Stanley, now condemn Monday Okpebholo when he newly win. When he talk say Monday Okpebholo thief Asue mandate. Right now he come dey broadcast dey show road, dey defend Monday Okpebholo online. Number one rule for politics na stomach infrastructure. You dey fight for APC o, you dey fight for PDP o, na money everything be. If una remember, even when Obaseki dey in power, una forget say na dis media we dey when we hear say Obaseki carry 10 million give brother Mike to defend am. So na so politics be, my brother, make you relax. And if na your first time of coming across my YouTube, make una help me subscribe. Edo World TV.